Hi there, I'm Judge Jules. Turn up and really looking forward to a night here in Leeds for Taking Liberties. When it comes to the tunes I play, the only kind of common denominator is bounce. And a bit of kind of going mental behind the decks. You don't want to be one of those DJs that stands there looking really miserable, staring down at their sort of laptop. I'm not one of those laptop DJs. I'm definitely into kind of interaction and performance. I went to LSE where I studied law, hence the name Judge. And I, probably similar to a lot of people here, went out a bit more than I should, but ultimately you don't just want to be too much of a bookworm, do you? Got into DJing by putting on parties initially while I was still at school and then while I was at uni. I'm from London, went to university in London, which gave me a fairly large kind of social pool. I guess if you want to be a DJ, you can look no further than putting on your own parties, particularly when you're quite young, because obviously the younger you are, generally speaking, the larger a social circle you have. Well, I'm lucky enough to do a job that doesn't really have an absolutely sort of typical day. Obviously the days that come up to the weekend are more focused around getting the weekend's tunes together. Friday nights, of course, I'm on Radio 1 at 11 PM. It's kind of just spreading studio work, listening to tunes, answering emails. Long gone is the period where, as a DJ, you couldn't really make your own tracks. That's almost part and parcel of the game. I suppose I'd call myself a champion of the little guy, trying to discover the next big thing in terms of my musical genre. There's a guy called Will Atkinson who originally actually is from the island of Orkney, and that sounds pretty sort of obscure. Now lives in Glasgow. Really loving his tunes. Another fellow called Genix, who's the promoter and resident DJ of Passion in Colville, making really good tracks. But I think the good thing about dance music is it really is a truly global force. So there's very few countries, bar the poorest in the world, that I couldn't pinpoint and say, well, I like a producer from that location.